In The Dark Knight, the Joker hires a group of masked criminals wearing clown masks to go and rob a bank, keeping the mob's money. During the robbery, one of the clowns shoots the other criminal. Inside the bank, it's revealed the Joker is part of the team. The Joker and his colleagues are attacked by the bank manager with a gun, but the Joker shoots and wounds him. The Joker takes out all the other robbers and remains with the money. When the bus driver arrives, the Joker also shoots and kills him. As he leaves, the bank manager warns him and tells him there will be severe consequences for his robbery. The Joker, who appears unbothered, puts a smoke grenade in his mouth and leaves him to die. When Batman shows up to confront some criminals and capture Scarecrow, he warns the copycats dressing as Batman and tells them he doesn't need their help. Batman meets Gordon at the bank and he tells him the Joker is responsible for the robbery. They also want to arrest the entire mob. Batman says the Joker can wait. He's just one man, and the mob needs to be handled. Bruce Wayne wants to publicly support Harvey Dent. Dent's success will allow Bruce to retire from his role as the Batman and allow him to romantically pursue his childhood friend Rachel Dawes, who is in a relationship with Dent. When Harvey Dent meets with Gordon, they talk about Gordon's relationship with Batman, and Harvey says he wants to meet him. Gordon is skeptical because he can't really trust many people working with the authorities because of the corruption in Gotham. Bruce and Harvey have dinner together, and Bruce tries to see if Harvey can be trusted. Harvey Dent defends the Batman, saying he likes Batman and what he does for the city. He says the Romans would suspend democracy and chose someone to protect the city when they were in danger. He says Batman may be looking for someone to take up his mantle, and he'd be glad to do it. Bruce feels he can trust Harvey and decides Harvey can be the face of Gotham. He tells him he will support him and organize a fundraiser. When the mob meets during the day to discuss the robbery, Lowe tells them one of their deposits was stolen and says it's only a small amount of money, $68 million. One of the men asks who is stupid enough to mess around with the mob. It's the Joker. And Lau says the authorities have been able to track their money using marked bills and are trying to seize it today. Lau says he has already moved all of their money to a safe location, so the cops won't find it. He says the police can gain leverage over one of them, and everyone's money will be seized. When they ask what will stop the police from getting Lau, he says he will be in Hong Kong and no one will extradite him. Just then the Joker walks in. We are not sure what he did to the two guys guarding the entrance. When Gamble asks him to give him a reason not to kill him, the Joker says he has a magic trick, pulling out a pencil and putting it on the table. When a man tries to confront him, he kills him by pushing his head on the table, driving the pencil into his body. He then mocks the criminals, saying he knows why they have their meetings during the day and why they are afraid to go out at night. It's the Batman. He says Dent is just getting started and that their plan won't work, the Batman has no jurisdiction, and Lau will give their money away if he gets arrested to save himself. He offers to eliminate the Batman for them. He insists he can do it, but for a cost. He asks for half their money, and they laugh in his face. He tells them if they don't do it soon enough, Gamble won't be able to get a nickel for his grandma. Gamble loses it and tries to attack him, but the Joker tells him to calm down by revealing that he could blow up the entire room. Gamble says he's ordering his men to get the Joker dead or alive. Joker tells them to give him a call when they are ready to discuss serious business and leaves his card. Harvey Dent, Gordon, and Batman meet. They talk about Lau and how he's on his way to Hong Kong, where they can't arrest him. They say they need him to convict the mob bosses and seize their cash. Batman says he can get him, but they have to get him to talk. Bruce meets with Fox for some equipment and prepares for his trip to Hong Kong. Gamble is approached by someone who says he's just killed the Joker and he's here to collect his payment. They carry the body bag into the room and unzip it. The Joker jumps out of the body bag and kills two of Gamble's men. He also kills Gamble. He tells three men that he has a small operation with a lot of potential and just wants to recruit one of the men. They'll have to fight to death, and the winner will work for him. Fox meets Lau in Hong Kong, who tells him he left Gotham because of the authorities. Fox is here to get intel for Bruce. Fox comes out and gives Bruce the information he needs. Batman breaks into Lau's office building and captures him. He escapes with Lau and brings him back to Gotham. He ties him up and leaves a note for Gordon. Rachel Dawes interrogates Lau, but he refuses to give up the money, saying it's the only reason why he's still alive. He says he won't give up the money, but he will give up all his clients. 549 criminals are arrested and charged. Harvey Dent meets with the mayor of Gotham, who tells him that it's crazy and that most of these criminals will be back out on the street. Harvey says it's a good first step. Suddenly, a body of one of the men who dress up as Batman hits the window, hanging from a rope. The body is covered with Joker face paint and has a message from the Joker demanding to see the real Batman. The Joker releases a video torturing the man before killing him. He says he wants the Batman to reveal himself, and if he doesn't, people will die every day until he decides to show his face. Bruce Wayne holds a fundraiser for Harvey Dent. However, Gordon discovered the Joker's next targets. He wants to kill the judge who sentenced the mob, the police chief, and Harvey Dent. Gordon sends the team to all of these locations, and he goes to meet the police chief. As he's warning him about the Joker's threat, the chief takes a sip from his glass, but it's poisoned, and he dies. The judge is escorted by 2 police officers who tell her about a secure location, but when she gets in the car, it explodes. The Joker arrives, looking for Dent. Bruce hides him to protect him from the Joker. When the Joker starts asking where Harvey Dent is, Rachel confronts him. Wayne attacks the Joker and his men, and the Joker puts a gun to Rachel's head and tells Batman to show his face. Batman tells the Joker to let Rachel go, and he throws her out the window. Batman jumps after her and saves her life. As Bruce Wayne struggles to understand the Joker's motives, Alfred says to him, "Some men just want to watch the world burn." Gordon and Batman discover the Joker will target the mayor. When Bruce goes to the location, he finds officers stripped of their uniforms and tied up. They tell him someone took their guns and uniforms. The Joker, who is wearing the officer's uniform, fires at the mayor. Gordon jumps in front of him and protects him, but is killed by the bullets. The Joker escapes. Batman goes to Maroni's nightclub and confronts him, demanding to know where he can find the Joker, but he refuses. The only way to get the Joker to come out is for Batman to take off his mask. Harvey Dent grabs one of Joker's men and tries to interrogate him. He's angry at the Joker for having killed Gordon. He demands to know the location of the Joker. He calls Rachel and warns her her life is in danger. He's starting to lose it. He decides to use a coin to determine the man's fate, but Batman steps in to stop him. He tells Harvey if anyone saw this, everything that Harvey stood for would be ruined. Also, the man wasn't even mentally stable. Batman says he is going to reveal his face to stop the Joker from harming more people, and tells him to hold a press conference in the morning. Harvey asks him not to. Rachel meets Bruce Wayne and tells him she spoke to Harvey, who told her Batman was going to reveal his face. She says the Joker won't stop killing people because of it. At the press conference, Dent tries to defend Batman, but the people are scared and want the killing to stop. Just as he is about to reveal himself at the press conference, Harvey says that he is the real Batman. Harvey is immediately arrested by the police. Harvey tells Rachel he is just doing this to draw the Joker out and hopes Batman will step in and save his life. As they transfer Harvey to jail, the Joker attacks. The Batman and Gordon work with the police to take down the Joker and rescue Harvey. During this attack, the Joker kills several police officers. Harvey reveals to the press he knew the real Batman would do the right thing. He gets in a car and is driven away. While Gordon and Batman interrogate the Joker, it's revealed that Harvey Dent never made it home and that Rachel has been kidnapped. Batman assaults the Joker and demands to get the location of Rachel and Dent. The Joker gives him the location of both Rachel and Harvey. The Joker escapes from his cell. He detonates an explosive that he put in a man's stomach, killing several officers, and leaves. Batman ends up saving Harvey, but half of his face is burnt. The Joker kidnaps Lau, gets the location of the mob's money, and calls them. Harvey is destroyed by Rachel's death and has nothing left to live for. Bruce Wayne was also hoping for the chance to be with Rachel. He will do anything it takes to find the Joker. The Joker finds the pile of cash and ties Lau on top of the money. The Chechen arrives, and the Joker says he's a man of his word. The Chechen asks the Joker what he will do with his money. The Joker pours gasoline on the money and torches it. He says all they care about is money, and that Gotham needs a better class of criminal. It's not about money, but it's about sending a message. He kills the Chechen and Lau dies in the flames. When Coleman Reese finally decides to reveal Bruce's secret, he goes on a talk show to reveal the truth. He had threatened to reveal Bruce Wayne as the Batman and told Fox they had to pay him $10 million a year for the rest of his life to stop him from talking. However, the Joker calls in and says he wants someone to kill Coleman Reese. If someone doesn't do it in 60 minutes, he will blow up a hospital. Gordon decides to evacuate and search all hospitals in Gotham. He also protects Coleman Reese from people who want to shoot him. The Joker goes to the hospital to speak with Harvey. He kills an officer who asks him to leave after killing his colleague. The Joker finds Dent and persuades him to take the law into his own hands and avenge Rachel. He then blows up the hospital. The Joker threatens the people and tells them to be part of the chaos. Anyone who doesn't want to be in the game must get out of the city. The Joker plants explosives on 2 ferries leaving the city. One ferry is full of everyday people and one is full of prisoners. The Joker tells them they have a detonator to blow up the other boat, and if one boat blows up the other by midnight, they will be let go. If they don't, they will all die. The people on both boats debate whether they should blow up the other boat or not. In the end, they both decide not to participate in the Joker's cruel social experiment and hope to be saved. Batman goes in at the Joker's location and finds out some of the clowns are innocent people kidnapped by the Joker. He fights and stops the cops from taking out the hostages, who are disguised as clowns. Batman fights the Joker, who dares him to kill him and forget his principles. Batman leaves him for the police and goes to save Gordon and his family. Dent flips his coin to decide their fates, but Batman tackles him. Wayne wants Dent to remain the hero the city needs, and the truth about what he has done might harm Gotham. So he decides to take the blame for his death and actions and persuades Gordon to conceal the truth. Pennyworth burns the letter from Rachel to Wayne that says she chose Dent, and Fox destroys the surveillance network that Wayne had used to find the Joker. In the end, the city mourns Dent as a hero, and the police launch a manhunt for Batman. During the Dark Knight, the Joker killed at least 37 people.